Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is iGoRawr and welcome to Let's Auraxium, the show where I wave my Planetside e-dick around for the entire internet to see. And today we're going to be taking a look at not the Pulsar C, so really who gives a shit? We're going to be taking a look at the Horizon, a weaponized homoerotic cock and ball torture device for the Vanu sovereignty. Now before I begin, I do want to mention one thing, and yes, that is indeed a shitter stick in my hand, but it's okay though, because I'm just hanging on to them for a friend, there's no need to check my other loadouts and see if they're using them there too. Everyone's doing it, I just want to see what all the fuss was about, Anyways, let's take a look at the stats. Starting off with a fire rate of 600 rounds per minute and a damage model of some weird numbers and a velocity of 500 meters per second. This gun is weird. Rather than firing a single projectile, it shoots 3. The spread of the pellets change to a vertical pattern when you're aiming down sights and a horizontal pattern when you're shooting from the hip. It's weird. This gun is just an odd machine. Next is a reload speed of 1.6 seconds short and 2.45 seconds long with a magazine size of 30 rounds. When it comes to its recoil, it's not terrible, but it's not good. Variations in both the vertical and horizontal kick are uncommon. Given its only moderate time to kill, it seems to generate a lot more kick than other weapons with a similar rate of fire and damage model. When it comes to my recommendations for attachments, the only thing that matters from my perspective is the capsulated ammo, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Also, as a safety warning, due to its use of modified torture device parts, if you stick the battery in backwards, yeah, it'll do that. And there's also this funky targeting system on it. I never quite got to work right, and it's acquiring testes. Oh, what? Oh, no. So that brings us to our final question. Is this gun worth your time? And the answer is complicated. The Horizon is not a good gun for conventional combat. If you're looking for something that's going to help you cover to cover, or is easy to shoot, something for your engineer, or a weapon that's good to win a 1v1 with, normal boots on the ground infantry stuff, it's bad. The pellet mechanic of this weapon is not particularly advantageous, for as often as the Horizon would turn what was a missed shot with other guns into a hit, it will also turn what should have been a hit with other more conventional weapons into just a tickle with a single pellet. The Horizon is a bad gun for a firefight. It's plain and simple. In the best case scenario, what you have is a 600 rounds per minute, 167 damage gun that can't consistently headshot to make up for its moderate time to kill. The recoil for the fire rate it offers isn't exactly great. Shooting it into or from half cover will typically leave one of your pellets hitting a box or a rail or some other shit, and as Connery's best players have so skillfully demonstrated on my ass over and over again, you just ain't getting away with that shit, son. Its straight-up fighting power is weak, and outside of the worst like the Tonto, you're probably better off using any other carbine if what I just described is the way you plan on using the weapon. But, and this is a big old Vanu but we're talking here, I still think the Horizon is a damn good weapon. Its conventional uses are not up to snuff, but the one aspect of the weapon that I do want to hammer into everyone's skull here is this. The Horizon does not give a flying fuck if you are being a flying fuck. No matter how fast your character is moving, falling, crouching, diving out of a Valk to go C4 a tank, it does not matter. No matter how you move, the Horizon will always have a 0.0 dead balls, bang on accuracy on the first shot. The inaccuracies of the weapon only come really from the weapon's pellets deviating from each other, and even when you lay down on the trigger for an extended period of time, the maximum cone of fire caps out within the first 6 or so shots, so realistically, up to 10 meters with the capsulated ammo, you can accurately hip-fire headshot in the minimum damage range of the weapon, which is nuts. It is absolutely nuts that you can do that all while fucking flying through the air. This aspect alone is why I like the weapon. It is the reason I've chosen to use the capsulated ammo. Less pellets with less spread between them just make the weapon's best traits more consistent. And yes, the capsulated ammo does come at the cost of 4 rounds in the magazine, and I will tell you, they are in a very important 4 rounds you're going to be losing. But it is absolutely worth the trade-off. The way the Horizon is meant to be used is hyper-aggressively. My choice of cat-like and survivalist are all part of that mentality. And the choice of medkits, well, hey, if one set of bullshit tactics don't work, try another. So my little piece of advice for anyone out there that wants to Auraxium this gun is this. At all times, you must be the spazziest, crouch spammiest, medkit tankingest, zigzaggy running little motherfucking light assault bastard you can be. Anyways, that's it for this time, guys. My name's iGoRawr, and I'm gonna go see if I can fully reverse engineer this damn gun. I'll see you next time. Acquiring anus. Hey, that's progress!